Hey there, good afternoon. This is Chris Ward. I'm the Family Life Pastor here at Seacoast Vineyard Church, and I want to welcome you to the Wednesday Parenting Devotional for all you parents out there. We use the, I just forgot the name of it, Parenting by Design Daily Devotional Guide. You can download this through the YouVersion app that's free, and you can pick the Parenting by Design daily devotional plan, which is also free, and they will send you updates to your phone and to your email to do this devotion every day. And it's just geared right towards parents, geared towards people like you and me who have kids and need help parenting, because don't we all? Today we are in Genesis 30 1 through 3. I encourage you to go to Genesis 30, read this story. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a deja vu story because it involves Rachel and her sister Leah, and Rachel's husband being Jacob. And the key verses 1 through 3, when Rachel saw that she was not bearing Jacob any children, she became jealous of her sister. Then she said, "Here is Bilhah, my maidservant, sleep with her so she can bear children for me, and that through her I can too build a family." And basically the premise, this happened to Abraham too, but what's going on is that they were seeking validation from the world. The world standard said if you don't bear children, then your self-worth is low, you're not worth anything as a woman. And sometimes we buy into this. We buy into the fact that our worth and our validation needs to come from the world, and it just doesn't. Have you ever done this? I found myself doing this here at the beginning of school. We actually went, shopping for clothes, and I'm sure most of you guys did, new school clothes and that kind of thing. But what I realized is I'm trying to dress my son up in the coolest clothes that I can find, like literally clothes that I would see myself wearing like in high school and college, and trying to make him into this little fashionista of a person. And I noticed that every other parent does the same thing. But then I was thinking back to when I was in school. And I mean, yeah, I got new clothes for school, but it wasn't like the trendiest clothes. They didn't have like, Kids Gap and clothes from Abercrombie and American Eagle and Rue 21 and Old Navy. They didn't have kids' clothes to the extent that they have them now in all these different styles. And what was cool in kids fashion, it just didn't exist. And yet we've taken this sense of cool and we start them younger and younger and younger to be defined by the world's coolness standards. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna dress down my kids, because I want them to look good. we take pride in the children that God has given us. Awesome. But isn't it funny that we look for validation from others, from the world, from social pressures, from even our closest friends, to make sure that our kids all look cool by how we define it, how the world defines it through fashion? It's just funny to me. But we can't forget, and here's my main point, we cannot forget that our worth is not defined by what we wear. Our worth is not defined by how the world sees us or wants us to behave or act or look or do or say. Our self-worth is defined in God and who He is in us. And we have to pass this on to our children. No matter what the world thinks you look like on the outside or what you do on the outside, your value is because you are created and loved by God. And that value is infinite, and it's invaluable. It can't even be deemed, put a price tag on it. You can't put a new clothes price tag on the worth that you have in God and who He is. So just remember that. Take heart. It says here in the devotional, rest in your identity in Christ instead of chasing after worldly validation. It's so true. I hope you remember that individually as yourself, as parents, because I know I need to know that too, that my identity is in Christ, but also that we can pass that on to our children, that we realize that their identity is also in Christ, and that's their true worth and their true value. Thanks. I can't wait to see you on Sunday at Seacoast Vineyard Church in Myrtle Beach. It's going to be a fun time worshiping. We hope to see your whole family there. Thanks, and have a great day.